Hello, hi, I'm Igbonosado, and this is my beta release. I'll be showing you two use cases to begin with, then I'll get into the rest. Right now, the two use cases I'm showing you are the ones that are long that take longer to show, so I want to get those out of the way first. So I'll be showing you make RSS campaign newsletter, part of the data management functional area. I'll be showing you classify pictures taken based on trustworthiness appeal, which is also part of the data management area. Okay, let's go. So after you log into the system, so we're logging into the system. After you log into the system, you manually import subscribers, and you create a segment for those subscribers. And after you do that, you go to broadcast, create RSS automation. You put the date you want to send the email. Today's Sunday, so we're going to send it for Sunday. The time is going to be 22. 22, 24. Right now it's 22, 13. The number of articles sent is going to be 2 per email send. We're going to select the segment. Segment 1. Then we're going to click next. Next, we're going to get the feed URL, the RSS feed URL. And we're going to put it here. We're going to paste it in. And we're going to name the subject line 2 subject line. Then we're going to name the name to RSS name. Next, we're going to put the post block style customization. So we want to show the author, the publishing date, and the link in the block, in the RSS block. So we're going to go here. So here it is, the block, the content of the RSS block. Then we're going to click go for the RSS feed. And here are the feeds. We're going to select one. We just selected one. We selected the second one. Design a RSS block, we click. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the image URL. Select all, paste. We're gonna get the access key. Okay, we're gonna put in the secret key. We're gonna fetch the image. We got the image. Then we're going to score the image. This use case is for the classified pictures taken based on trustworthiness appeal. So let's score this image based on trustworthiness. We get 92.12627 out of 100. So that's a pretty good score. If we want to compare with another image, we can put it here and score the other image. For now, we're just gonna come over here. Okay, we're gonna put the RSS block here that we made in the previous page. And then we're gonna put the image 1 here. And you know what? We're even gonna put image 2 here. So let's get image 2. We're gonna fetch the image. And we're gonna score this image based on trustworthiness. This has a 98.986 out of 100 trustworthiness score. So this picture actually has a higher score. So if we were only going to select one picture, we would select the bottom one, the second one to use. But for this case, we're going to send both as pictures. So we're going to click go. Then we're going to click on. And now we're just going to wait for the time that it's sent by email. And that time will be now. So we just heard the noise. That is our email going off. Let's refresh the page. Gotta check our email. Okay, the email should be sent. Just checking what time it's going to be sent at. What time did we set it to be sent at? So it should be sent now. Let me check my email. Okay, there it is. It has been sent. As you can see, that's the name we use, to subject line. And we have the two images here. We have the message, hello, here's your newsletter for today. Author name, publishing dates of the article URL, and then we have the author name, publishing date, and article URL, the second one. And then we have the two images. As you can see, we've opened it. And now you see the contents of the image. We're going to go to broadcast. And we're going to scroll to the name we just gave it. So this is today's date. This is the one we just did. As you can see, since we opened it once, it's been open. It captures the number of opens and it says opens 1. And this is the subject title, to subject line, just like here. It says subject line here. The subject title here is to subject line. It shows the dates here. And it shows the opens. So that would be for do analytics, do email analytics, part of the content management functional area. So those three use cases I just showed you, to make RSS campaign newsletter, allows lifestyle bloggers lifestyle bloggers is able to send RSS email campaign newsletters to its email subscribers. And so that's important. Yeah, so continuing on. So Lifestyle Bloggers is able to send RSS email campaign newsletter to its email subscribers, as you've seen. No extensions remain to be completed for that use case. I showed you the classified pictures taken based on trustworthiness appeal. And with that, it allows lifestyle bloggers slash staff to be able to select the best picture to send in the email campaign. No extensions remain to be completed for that use case. And I showed you the do email analytics use case that is a part of the content management functional area. And with that, it allows lifestyle bloggers slash staff to be able to see how many opens a campaign got, which I showed you. An issue is that it takes a while for the image in the email to load up and thus run code that registers as an email open. What I showed you was quite quick, actually. So it shows it was quite quick in that instance. But nonetheless, I noticed in most cases and issues that it takes a while for the image in the email to load up and thus run code that registers as an email open. But when I showed you the preview, it was very, very quick. So no extensions remain to be completed for that use case. So I just showed you those three use cases. Now we're going to go back and I'm going to show you all the other use cases. What we're going to do is we're going to click here. We're going to log out. And we're back over here. Now we're going to go to the web. And I just want to say about the project. Early stage lifestyle bloggers have been in business for a year or less, want to email market their products, which is their newsletters. One way they efficiently email market their product is by choosing the best picture to send in their email marketing campaign. The best picture is usually a picture that elicits the most trustworthiness appeal. There are currently no email marketing tools that score images based on trustworthiness to use in the email send. This feature is not found in the email automation industry as of yet, but it is a system that exists in other industries. The system named PhotoFeeler is in a different industry and has a similar feature. This similar feature is stated to be able to predict perceived smarts, trustworthiness, and attractiveness from real-world photos. The use case for a system like this is that it allows users to be able to find their best pick out of a bunch. If this system is implemented in mail broadcast away, it can increase brand awareness, recognition, personality, trust, loyalty, advocacy, and referrals as it aids in the email matching the brand image and voice. Ignosa.me has developed a system for lifestyle bloggers. The system is mail broadcast away, and it's an email marketing tool that scores images on trustworthiness for email send. This helps the lifestyle blogger better choose the most trustworthy image to send to their subscribers, which can further increase brand awareness, recognition, personality, trust, loyalty, advocacy, and referrals as it aids in the email matching the brand image and voice. So I just wanted to say all that. Uh, that that overall covers the project as a whole. And we're going to go into the register account use case, which is a part of the account management functional area. So we click register. Oh, one sec. Forgot to turn it on, I guess. I'm going to go over here to Visual Studio Code. So it's just loading right now. My computer is kind of slow. So I'm going to show you the other use cases. Right now, this is the database that has all my stored information. Yeah, so it's just I'm just looking at the database right now and setting it up so I can show you something. Show you how it works. Yes. Because we're gonna be using this email to show you. All right, so let's see if okay. So we're gonna set this thing up so it works. All right, so it's loading. And there we have it. So we're gonna go to register, and it takes you to this page. And we're gonna name the username Nev. First name Nev. Last name Ida. And then the email is gonna be that. And the password will be Nev. Confirm password Nev. And we're gonna select the industry. Your account has been successfully created. So as you can see, the account has been successfully created. We're gonna go to after the account is successfully created. So that's then we check our email. And you can see we get two emails. The two emails is one is a welcome. We're giving them a welcome email, and next is a confirm your email. And we go to the link. Once we go to the link, before we go to the link, we're gonna go to the link. You click it, and it says successfully logged in. So we just registered. User is able to create a lifestyle blogger account to use. You can successfully log in now. Now I log out. And then if I want to go back in, I write Nev. And then I write Nev again, because that's the password. And then I log in. Just like that. And I can log out here. I've created other accounts. I've created one. The one I showed you before was Bobby. BOBBY6. One I showed you prior. And it was Bobby5 is the password. Log in here. That was the one I logged into the app with. And if you want to go to account information, you'll see your information here, and you can change it. So you can change it to Bobby7. First name is Bobby7. Last name Bobby7. Last 7. And username is now Bobby7. And then you click save. You have updated your account information. Then when you log out and you try to log back in, you're using Bobby7 this time. And the password is Bobby5. As you can see, you can log in. So let's log out. So I just showed you the view and edit account information use case. With it, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to view and edit their account information when logged onto the web system. No extensions remains to be completed for that use case. I showed you the register account use case. No extension remains to be completed for that use case. I showed you the log into account, log out account use case. Like with it, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to log into the existing account on the web as well as log out of it. No extensions remains to be completed for that use case. I showed you the view and edit account information use case. Lifestyle Bloggers is able to view and edit their account information when logged into the web system. No extensions remains to be completed for that use case. Now I'm going to show you store data on cloud. Now I'm going to show you register account using the mobile. Well, I can show you a recover password now. So I'll show you the recover password use case. You click recover password. So we're gonna put the email for Nev. This is it. Then we click go. This is if you want to recover password. Password reset sent. Then you check your email. So as you can see, we got the email password reset request. Then we copy the link. We paste the link. You can change your password. So instead of Nev, we're gonna call it Nev1 is the password now. Nev1. So we're gonna try to log in using Nev1. And as you can see, it logs us in. So that's the change password, recover password use case that I just showed you. With it, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to change password on the web as a way to recover their password. No extensions remain to be completed for that use case. I'm going to show you register account for the app now. You go to the app, you click register. You put in your username. You put in the username and all the information's here. Then you fill this, you put it here, then you click save. And it'll send you that email just like before, just like the web does. It uses the web API to send you that email. And if you forget your password, you click here. And you enter your email to search for your password. So just like this, if I forget my password, I put it here. and I click send. And this is from the app. This is from the app. So this is the register account for mobile app 2. With it, user is able to create a lifestyle blogger account to use on the mobile 2 system, which is the app for staff. So it's going to follow that same process as the web to get it done. And then you get the web email and you just do that. We go over here and we log in. As you can see, the password reset was sent 3 minutes ago, just like I said. It sends it here to your email to i@outside.net. So then you just copy the URL. You put it in, and then you can change your password. So let's say we want to change the password to rev2. Rev2. As you can see, password has been set. And just like that, our password has been set. So I'll show you the register. I'll show you the register later on. But I just showed you the forget password. I just showed you the, what is it? the change password, recover password feature for mobile 2 system. No extension remains to be completed for that use case. Except we need to switch where it's sent from, instead of being sent to mail IO, we want it to be sent to the email instead. So I just need to make a quick tweak so it sends to the actual email rather than mail IO as a template to use, because it sends it here, but I just got to change the to so it sends it to my email. So that'll be an extension that I have to do to that at the moment, which should be very, very quick. So I'll show you the register account later on. But the fact that we're able to send emails from the app shows that there is an API, and from that, it shows that the data is stored on the. It shows that the the app is deployed and hosted. So that's the deploy and hosted use case. That meets the deploy and host use case because which allows the system's API to be used. No extensions remains to be completed for it. And now we're gonna log in. Forget the username. Is it Nev1 or Nev2? I think it's Nev1. And then the password is Nev2. I think it's Nev2. Or is it Nev? Well, I'll just check the database, I guess. I forgot what the password was that we used. Yeah, it seems it might have been Nev. Or is it Nev1? Yeah, I think it's Nev2. There we go. So it's Nev2. So now that we're logged in, that proves that the data is stored on the cloud, which is a use case. So that's the store data on cloud use case. Allows data to be moved from web app to mobile app in the system. No extensions remains to be completed for that use case. So we can log out. So this is the login, logout use case. So as you can see, we can log in, log out. That means the log into account, log out of account use case. With it, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to log into their existing account on the mobile app as well as log out of it. No extensions remains to be completed. Next, we're gonna go to the view and edit account information for the web for mobile too. So we see Nev, last name, Ida, and we see username, Nev1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a 1, add a 2 to each one. So the username is now Nev2. And we're gonna save it. Then let's log out. Nev2. Nev2. As you can see, we can log in so that view and edit account information works. It's been changed. Uh, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to view and edit their account information when logged into the mobile tool system, which is this. No extensions remains to be completed for it. So the next use case I want to show is the manually import subscriber use case. So we go here, we click import subscribers, click import manually. Then we put the email of what we want to import manually. So this is how we import the contacts. We'll put in the email. Last name. Let's call this guy Beck. Last name Beck. Let's call this guy Lolo. His first name Lolo. And we're gonna click done. So we just added this user. Now let's see if this user shows up. So that's for the import manually. We're gonna go down, scroll down. We're gonna go to segments. As you can see, the user showed up. Lolo Beck is here. So that user has been added to the system. So that is for the manually import subscribers, which is a part of the data management functional area. With it, Lifestyle Bloggers manually import subscribers into the app by entering their information into this app so we can send email campaigns to them later on in the system. Uh, no extensions remains to be completed for it. Now I'm going to show you the assigned segments to email subscribers. So right now we have one email subscriber in here. We're going to assign a segment to it. and then we're gonna put the last end for the segment. So we go from that date to the next date for the segment. I'm gonna put a date, the next range date. I'm gonna paste it in. And then when we click search, we're gonna name this segment nev. Then we're gonna click search. This should be the only, this Lolo Beck should be the only one that pops up. As you can see, Lolo Beck is the only one that pops up when we search it. Now we're gonna save the segment. Click it twice. Just to get more in detail, this shows the sign up date, and this shows between two dates. So these are the two dates it was between for the segment. To confirm whether the segment was saved, you go over here, make RSS automation. We've been here before, and as you can see, the segment nev is here, the two that we clicked, and then we can make our RSS campaign. So that use case was may assign segments to email subscribers. With it, Lifestyle Bloggers is able to assign segments to email subscribers for use when it comes time for email send, which we can do an email send right now using that subscriber, using that segment. No extensions remains to be completed for that use case. I just showed you the make RSS campaign newsletter, which just continues on in this process using that segment. And I showed you the classified pictures taken based on trustworthiness appeal. And I showed you the do email analytics. So now I'm going to log out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the register account. Well, first I need to make sure there's on here. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go to here. Right now this is just a database I'm looking at. I'm gonna show you the register account for the app. And then save this. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the register account for the app. I'm gonna go over here, register accounts. For email. Paste this in. So last name is gonna be my name. I'm gonna name this guy Hope. Last name is Hope. First name is Pope. No, first name is Hope West. First name is West. Username West. Password West. So it's easy to remember. And then I'm going to select education. Then I'm going to save. And it takes me back. Now we're going to see if I get the email. As you can see, I got the email here. It sends a welcome email and it sends a confirmation email. So then I take the link, paste it in. Hello, you successfully logged in. Now I can log out. The account has been activated. So I can see that my account has been activated. West, type in West, and then type in West again. Enter. And as you can see, I can log in. So West now exists. So that is the register account for mobile 2 system. User is able to create a lifestyle blogger account to use. No extensions remain. Actually, the extensions that remains to be completed is that we wanted to send the email to, instead of the Mailtrap.io version of my email, of the email, we wanted to send it to the actual email right now. So we need to make that little tweaks of code. So it sends here instead. And that'll be the little tweaks that needs to be made for that extension. Uh, so I'm gonna go over the component testing in the Word document. We're gonna go over that. So the described known issues that have been identified is that the chat system and chatbot system is not done. I'm planning to have that done before the final release and before the defense. So now I'm going to go over the component testing in the Word document. So it's just taking some time to load up. So here it is. We have the use case name, component to be tested, testing methodology for each component, testing case for each component with a short description. Those are the categories, the columns. For change, for change password and recover password, staff is able to change password on the web as a way to recover the password. It's manual testing, component testing. We want to test the email. It's valid, and the and this is what we should get back as output. We can read it here. We can pause the screen and read it here. So this is what we're testing for. We can read it here. And this is all has to, this is also what we're testing for. I've written it down. Let's go on to the next. Change password, recover password for mobile 2. We can see all the information I've written about the testing. What we're testing for is the test input is email here. It's valid. The test input here is this. For here, the test input is Kane. And you can pause it and read that. Next, log into account, log out of account for web use case. The test input is Iggy and Iggy4. You could try, yeah. Also, this is the test input for the next one, the invalid case, Kane and Kane. And it's invalid because the credentials are not a part of the system. For the next use case, log in to account, log out of account for mobile 2. The test system is Iggy and Iggy4 as password. And the invalid test input is Kane and Kane again. Next, for account register, we have test input. These are the test input here that work, that are valid. So IP for username, first name, last name, and email, IP@bell.net, password IP, education for industry. So that's the valid text input. And then for a non-valid text input, we just leave it all blank, and that's invalid. And what will happen, that would be invalid. So for register account for mobile 2, we have the test inputs here, as you can see. You can pause it and read it, and it's the valid one. And then we have the test input here for the non-valid cases, which is all empty. So for next one, we have the view and edit account information. We have the test inputs here that are valid and what it yields as an output. For deploy and host the application, we have the test input, the valid, and what it uses as an output. For make RSS campaign newsletter, we have the test inputs. We have the test input here, which is the URL, and it's valid from form data, and the system sends RSS email to correct in visual. Then we have the RSS feed URL, which is A, which is not a feed URL, which is invalid, and the system does not send the RSS email, as you can see. So you can pause it, manually import subscriber for mobile. The test input is here, it's valid, return to previous screen. Return to previous screen is the result. For store data on cloud, this is the test input. This is what the output is, and this is a valid test input. For view and edit account information for mobile 2, this is the test input, this is the output, and this is valid. You can pause it and read it here. For do email analytics, this is the test input. Navigate to RSS broadcast page, and it's valid, and the system and the output would be this, as you can see. Right here, you can pause it and read it. So that's what we have.